You told the draws clean off old Pasadena. 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 Y'all heard this good
Not one
English talking Negro?
I got a feeling, I got a feeling, brothers, I got a feeling, somebody's trying to speak in my
Phoenix Seminary will prepare thee, heart artery, for the rarity of serving the non-legendary one, as well as add a handsome sum to your theological vocabulary. Dare me to go on a mission for the Lord. If you think you can't afford because you're poor, then apply for a scholarship with the financial board. Word. I'm enrolled at Phoenix Seminary. My name is John Mark Reeser. My name is John Mark Reeser. I'm enrolled at Phoenix Seminary in the Master of Arts Biblical Leadership program. The reason I enrolled at Phoenix Seminary is because I want to help the climate of biblical literacy and be a positive impact in the church through discipleship, and as well as out in the community, college campuses and all that, through evangelism.
So what?
Just recording.
Oh no, I'm not. I mean, you're not ready to record with me. You're not ready to record with me.
How you want to start it off?
So what?
Just recording.
Oh no, I'm not. I mean, you're not ready to record with me.
How you want to start it off?
So what?
Just recording.
Oh no, I'm not. I mean, you're not ready to record with me. You know, I mean, you're not at that point yet.
Okay.
Well, this looks like a scene from an Alfred Hitchcock movie, The Birds. Hundreds of vultures have invaded a Central Florida neighborhood. The big birds are causing thousands of dollars in damage to homes and cars.
People who live in the community also fear the vultures could pose a health risk to their families. News 6 investigator Mike DeForest joins us live from Tudor Grove at Timber Springs. That's in East Orange County. So, Mike, do we know how many vultures are even out there?
Well, Lisa, the numbers of birds fluctuate throughout the day. One homeowner estimates there's about 200 or 300 at times. You can see right now there's about a dozen or so along the banks of this pond here. Now look across the pond and you can see a couple more dozen just sitting on top of the houses. Even more vultures around the corner from where we're standing. Some believe the Homeowners Association should hire a wildlife removal company to humanely try to relocate these vultures. But the HOA president tells me that's not the HOA's responsibility.
We get woken up really early in the morning because we're listening to birds land and take off on a roof.
It sounds like there's rocks being dropped on our rooftop.
Until recently, vultures rarely visited this neighborhood, according to longtime homeowners Leslie and Andrew Wright.
It was non-existent when we moved in.
But starting about a year ago, these vultures began filling the skies over their community.
You come out and you're making your first cup of coffee and there's birds everywhere and you're like, oh my God. And then you come home at night after you get done with a 10-hour, 12-hour day at work and you're like, oh God, they're here again.
The couple believes new development in East Orange County has pushed the migratory birds from their previous homes. Now, hundreds of vultures are roosting here and making a mess.
They regurgitated everywhere. They pooped everywhere.
The Wrights have spent more than $1,000 repairing screens on their pool enclosure, only for the vultures to tear it apart again with their sharp talons.
They bite the weather stripping on your car and scratch the roof of your car.
Vultures are federally protected, so it's illegal to kill or capture them without a permit. Many wildlife removal experts prefer to humanely scare vultures away using decoy birds like owls and hawks. Vultures also avoid shiny objects such as this reflector tape.
We just want the birds relocated.
Hoping to get results for their community, the Wrights contacted a wildlife removal company that offered to set up those vulture deterrents. The cost, about $1,000. The couple say they forwarded the proposal to their homeowners association, but the HOA has refused to pay for it.
We don't understand why the HOA can't help us, or at least lend a hand in trying to eradicate the birds from the common area.
The president of the Tudor Grove at Timber Springs HOA tells News 6, "We certainly sympathize with the homeowners. However, after researching vulture deterrent methods, we learned that such efforts were not a guaranteed solution." Also, the HOA's attorney advised the board that the responsibility for remedying the problem lay with the individually affected homeowners and not with the association. Now, the Wrights believe that it would be ineffective for just a few homeowners to set up those vulture deterrents. They think the entire neighborhood needs to be on board to work together on a solution, but the HOA president tells me that they cannot use HOA funds to do that. Lisa and Matt?
Mike, I've been around those things too. They smell with all the regurgitation and stuff. Could the vultures eventually just maybe leave this area on their own, Mike?
It's certainly possible, Matt, and I think a lot of homeowners are hoping that will eventually happen. But until it does, if it does, people like the Wrights say they can't really use their backyards. They don't like going in their swimming pools because of the mess. And more importantly, they say the damage just keeps growing.
Wow, that is awful. Mike, thank you so much. I mean, you really feel for those people who are living there. Those homes look beautiful. The area looks beautiful. But then you got all those vultures hanging over you.
It's not the bird-watching kind of birds, you know? It's not like a group of macaws hanging around.
I know you can't shoot them, but can't you scare them with a bottle rocket? Boom, they take off and leave, wouldn't they?
That's probably illegal.
Really?
I mean, they are federally protected. I don't know.
We're country folks.
A popular way to spend the holiday could put your property in danger. All new at 6, park visitors in Hillsborough County tell ABC Action News reporter Adam Weiner a certain bird of prey is causing a whole lot of damage while they fish.
While some of you took to the water this holiday, some birds saw an opportunity.
I'll be coming back up here from fishing, and you'll see thousands of them.
Commercial fisherman Mike Vo comes to Medard Park near Plant City for the tilapia, but there's an unusual cost of doing business here.
This is a very good place to fish, and we do very good this time of year, so it's kind of, you got to take the good with the bad.
The bad is that while he and others are out fishing, vultures are known to eat parts of their vehicles sitting out in the parking lot.
As far as the main issue, they always take the windshield wipers and rip all the rubber off. It's pretty much every time you come out here. They always attack you with windshield wipers for some reason.
Another fisherman tells me the birds even pecked down his back window. A county parks manager tells me it's not clear when these vultures showed up or why they eat the rubber, but many say it's getting worse.
And of course, your rubber seals around here, they tear up the rubber things right here all the time. And it's pretty much all the time. Every time you come out here, if you want to be safe, you have to take your windshield wipers off.
Medard Park isn't alone in this problem. Vultures are such a menace in the Everglades, that park recommends visitors tarp their vehicles for protection. Today it may have been too hot even for the vultures, who appeared to be hiding out in the shade, or perhaps they were just waiting for the right moment.
And I've have it happen to me quite a few times. So.
In Hillsborough County, Adam Weiner, ABC Action News.
It's a bear production.
How justified and entitled that person is to say that something that's mine, is his. So this is further proving how people of our culture and not of our culture continue to try to push our culture backwards by erasing our history, pretending they're someone they're not, and then trying to make them look violent by baiting them into a fight.